各位親愛嘅香港手足，我係 Gloria 馮玉蘭，我係加拿大港加聯嘅會長。今日我同其他朋友係代表加拿大10幾個跨省市、跨族裔支援香港組織為大家打氣。當國安法喺香港啟動，並對公民社會帶嚟前所未有挑戰之際，國際戰線嘅支援工作更形重要。我哋所有加拿大嘅公民團體係絕唔會退卻。我哋為所有行出嚟守護香港呢片美麗土地同埋核心價值嘅香港手足感到驕傲。我哋會站穩我哋嘅崗位，加強努力去對國會進行遊說教育工作，務使加拿大同埋國際盟友會以實際嘅行動去捍衛香港嘅自治、自由、民主、法治同埋人權，喺普世價值嘅基礎上，去建立一個強有力嘅對華對港政策。我哋會繼續撐香港，同大家風雨同路。光復香港之日，我哋相約喺煲底相見。
My name is Yurin Samotang. I'm a Tibetan Canadian, and currently I serve as the board chair for Students for Free Tibet Canada. We're a network of young Tibetans and allies across the country on university and college campuses that work to amplify the voices of Tibetans inside Tibet. Under the Chinese government, human rights violations and lack of freedom is a daily lived reality for Tibetans inside Tibet. Arbitrary arrests and sham trials are the norm. Tibet is a media black hole, and Tibetans are under constant surveillance. I was saddened and angry to hear of the national security law that has been imposed on Hong Kong. To say that it will negatively impact the civil and political rights of the people of Hong Kong is an understatement. In this difficult time, we at SFT and many Tibetans around the globe stand with you, and we will continue to use our platforms to hold China accountable. Free Hong Kong, free Tibet, free East Turkestan.
我哋溫哥華支援民主運動聯合會咧，對中國嘅人權狀況係成日都好密切咁留意。響近期嘅人質嘅外交，去到新疆集中營、武漢肺炎，而中國近年嘅暴行係層出不窮，係不斷咁升級嘅。而今日通過嘅國安法，更係中共日前無視基本法同埋中英聯合聲明50年不變嘅承諾。佢呢個國安法係針對對人權人士嘅打壓，更滅住異見人士嘅聲音。咁我哋喺呢度係好希望我哋加拿大嘅政府可以聯同其他同我哋一樣有咁嘅普世價值嘅政府一齊去對中國實施制裁，係引入個 Magnitsky Act。呢個 Magnitsky Act 喺我哋加拿大已經係實行咗好耐㗎啦。咁我哋希望係繼續咁樣對中國政府加以制裁。呢個制裁希望可以打壓到希望可以制裁一班係打壓香港人權、自由同埋法治嘅中國同香港嘅官員，同埋佢哋其他人士或者係組織，包括係實施佢哋嘅入境限制，列入不受歡迎嘅名單，仲可以希望可以凍結佢哋嘅資產，同埋限制第三方同呢啲受制裁嘅人士進行交易同埋其他嘅活動。
大家好，我姓陳，我代表 Halifax Hong Kong Link 去嚴正譴責中央人民政府通過港版國安法。中國政府通過港版國安法嘅時間係完全冇經過香港立法會，亦都冇經過任何諮詢香港市民，我哋亦都冇睇過草案嘅情況下通過，根本就談不上係任何法治嘅國家。喺呢個時候，我哋希望加拿大政府去嚴正譴責中國嚴重違反中央聯合聲明 亦都係嚴重侵害香港人嘅自由同埋人權。我哋希望加拿大政府會硬起嚟，用 Magnitsky Law 去制裁侵犯香港人人權同自由嘅官員，任何中央嘅官員同香港嘅官員。亦都透過呢個機會，我哋想同香港嘅手足講，去到呢一刻，希望你哋繼續可以走落去。如果你哋走落去嘅話，但係如果你哋走唔到落去嘅話，我都好希望咁同你哋講，我好希望我哋可以陪你繼續行落去，作為一個外國手足。到最後，好希望有一日大家可以返到香港，喺煲底下相見，光復香港，時代革命。
Hello, my dearest people in Hong Kong. I am your friend, Uyghur friend from East Turkestan, currently living in Canada. I am an executive director of Uyghur Rights Advocacy Project. I'm here to offer my full support for your democratic fight to get and preserve your democratic rights and freedoms in Hong Kong against Chinese aggression. And our story is well known. Our ancestors did not fight enough, and today we suffer. We are suffering under Chinese genocidal policy. Millions of people in concentration camps today. And for that reason, your fight, your continuation of your fight is very important. Otherwise, next generation will suffer. Suffer will be greater than what is today. For that reason, you have a responsibility and you have a duty. And every citizen of Hong Kong, regardless old or young, please continue your fight. Please do not bow down the pressure coming from Beijing. And your fight is a glorious one, and you are deserving the victory in your fight. And a salute from Canada, and a support from Canada from your Uyghur friends.
呼籲世界各地民主國家共同為香港人提供寬鬆的救援計劃，參考英國擴大 BNO 護照持有人的權利，為眾多因為政見參與捍衛自由行動或結社而遭受政治打壓嘅香港人提供一條安全嘅出路。
本人代表卡加利中國民主促進會發言。中共喺6月30日通過香港國安法，喺晚上11點先至宣佈佢嘅內容，並且喺1小時之後呢，即係7月1日嘅零時立即生效。咁樣嘅做法呢，等於係不容香港嘅民眾知道國安法為何，強行通過。基於國安法對香港嘅自治、法治同埋自由嘅精神嚴重削弱，我哋呼籲國際社會重新檢討同埋考慮立即取消對香港嘅關稅、貿易同埋金融嘅特殊優惠。各國聯手合作，集合經濟力量，反制中國打壓人權同埋干預自由市場貿易嘅行為。民主國家應該支持大陸嘅企業將生產線搬到其他自由國家，以減低對中國經濟嘅依賴，並且重新審視中國嘅資本對本國各方面嘅影響。
It's very disheartening to hear about the passing of national security law in Hong Kong. Hong Kong, for many Tibetans, have always been kind of a model for what would be a genuine autonomy. We have always looked to Hong Kong as something that we would aspire to have for Tibetans in Tibet. But instead, the situation in Hong Kong is turning into the situation that we see in Tibet today, instead of turning Tibet into Hong Kong. And so many Tibetans including the Central Tibetan government in exile, which is based in Dharamsala. Many Tibetans seek a genuine autonomy within the framework of one country, two systems, and not really, pursue a complete independence. Although we believe that Tibet was an independent country before its invasion in 1959. But with what happened in Hong Kong, I think it sent a message to many Tibetans that it's time to really think whether that's something we should pursue in the longer term. And personally, I think a part of my dream that, I would want to see autonomy in Tibet kind of died with what happened in Hong Kong. So it's really disheartening for, I think, many Tibetans and personally for me as well.
我係 Mimi， 係 Torontonian Hong Kongers Action Group 嘅召集人之一。我喺香港大，但係睇完今日嗰個國安法之後，我懷疑我以後都唔使返香港啦。我同我個仔喺度講開，呢件衫係我哋上年喺 NBA 嘅時候派俾入場嘅人，呢件衫都應該唔可以返香港着，我哋唔可以着返香港。其實我今日一路都好忙，係冇乜機會睇到究竟發生咩事。到我真係靜落嚟坐低嘅時候，我先睇到，當然有好多人都喺度講緊，就係第38條。無論你向邊度，全世界任何一個角落，佢鍾意話你顛覆佢，佢鍾意話你乜嘢都好，就係岳飛咁樣咯。Anytime, anywhere， 佢想拉你就拉你。加拿大到而家都係得個講字 ，concern 乜 Q 嘢啊？做嘢啦！國際有同理心嘅民主體系盟國，需協力共同確立敢於對中共說不，對華採取強而有力嘅外交政策，重整國際秩序，去確保自由、人權同埋法治等普世價值得以伸張。作為自由民主嘅國家，只有堅守原則並且付諸行動，先至能夠阻止中國嘅威權政治進一步擴張，同埋制衡中國對全世界嘅威脅。